Morning everyone, Nick the Gardener. Oh, it's Thursday 19th of December today, and it's been about 5 days since I last turned the compost. That was the last video I did. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. So I turned the compost, trying to get some more heat back into it, turning it, giving all the materials a good mix, getting some air in there and that. Didn't need any extra moisture. It's been quite wet since, so hopefully it hasn't got too wet. But I'm just coming up here today because I've got some more materials for it. I've got some rabbit bedding and some poop, some clippings from a customer's garden, bit of nitrogen and carbon mixed together, and then yeah, the rabbit poop as well. Oh, and some coffee grounds. So I'll just spin you around. Just got to the allotment, and the pile is at pretty much bang on 140. Try and get it in focus for you. So that's doing all right actually. That's shrunk a bit more, so I'm happy about that. I can get all the rest of the materials what I've got with me. We haven't quite got them with me yet. I need to go grab a wheelbarrow from over here, from the communal area, to bring it all over because it's too heavy. But just a little initial look around the plot, doesn't look too bad. But I'll bring you back in a minute when I've got the materials. So like I say, get one of these wheelbarrows. I'll bring you back in a bit. So I thought I'd just give you a quick look in the back of my van. I've got the clippings there from a customer from yesterday. Down at the bottom here in this bag, there's the coffee grounds. I've got some kitchen waste in here, what's been in here for ages, and it's got really gloopy and horrible and smelly. So that's going on the compost. In this box here, that's where all the rabbit poo and all the bedding, like sawdust and straw. Well, there might not be sawdust in it, there might be. We'll have a look in a minute. I've got my jet washer in here, my trousers and my hose, going to be doing a bit of jet washing later on. So I do, yeah, just thought I'd come up to the allotment first to empty a bit of my van out. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make a couple of journeys. So I can't fit it all on here, I don't think. Right, that's got all the materials here. So this bag, just down here, it's got mainly, what is it? A Japanese anemone, a bit of geraniums and stuff, mainly all stuff what's gone over now. But it's got a little bit of carbon with it and a little bit of nitrogen. But I'm going to stick it all in the compost bin, try and keep that heat going throughout winter. This pile, now it's been on there for about 4 or 5 days, it's going to start cooling down now, so it's perfect time to add some more stuff to it. Before we go on, I just quickly want to show you the thermometers. I told you last time to put them in at an angle, and you can already see that these are already pointing downwards, even though I put them in facing upwards. But now that pile shrank a little bit, I could probably put them a little bit lower and angle them back up a little bit. Might be a little bit colder there, but we'll see if that temperature goes back up in a minute. Right, so we'll just have a little look at the materials, what I got. So it is a bit of a mixture. It's got newspaper, sawdust and straw and rabbit poop, and there's probably rabbit urine in there somewhere as well. This box has got some in as well, which looks quite good. I won't be putting that cardboard box in there. That's a shiny, I don't know if that ink on that is from plant-based or anything material, so I won't be putting that in the compost bin. I mean, what you could do is soak it and take that shiny layer off and then pop it in, because the inside looks like nice brown cardboard. But I don't need it because we've got so much carbon in there anyway. This is the coffee grounds I got from Waitrose. That's just a leaf in there. So yeah, there's no rubbish in there at all. It's pretty good stuff. It's not dry or anything, but I'm just going to bang all that in. I'll probably pop it in on top of most of the stuff, and hopefully if there's rats and stuff in there, they'll take it down for me and help it get through all the rest of the materials. So like I say, yeah, there's just a load of dead stuff in here really, a bit of greenery, so there'll be a bit of nitrogen in there. But yeah, basically Just going to pop it in here. And like I say, there might be rats in here now. So if they can take some of that dry straw down and use it as bedding, help mix it all in, save me having to do it anyway. Okay, so this has had quite a lot of carbon in it, leaves and stuff. We're going to pop a bit of this stuff in first. So like I say, not hellebore, sorry, Japanese anemone stalks there. There's a few geraniums and bits and pieces in there. All things what are going over in my garden, what my customers want tidying up. Well, some of them do, some of them like to leave it with with the seeds on for the birds and stuff. Right, I'll get some of this sawdust in next. So I don't know if I'm about to fit all this in here, but we'll give it a go. If I can, I'll put some in that other one. So yeah, you can see there's quite a few rabbit poos and stuff in there. A couple of plastic bags. Not sure I can use them, put in more rubbish in, I suppose. I just hope, because this was in my van overnight, I just hope there weren't no mice in it. So yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, if this was in summertime, I'll be mixing this through with grass clippings and stuff. A bit more of this in here. So a lot of this is quite twiggy stuff, but it's already started to decompose, and the weather, the frost has got to it a bit, so it's helped to break it down already. I'm sure in here it'll it'll carry on and break down. I mean, I could have brought my my loppers, but they're in my van somewhere. I had to get all this stuff out, didn't I, to get to it. Right, so this is all quite dry on here. Like I say, because it was quite moist earlier when I turned it, if there's any rats and that, they'll take it down for me. Oh. Chuck all this on. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the coffee grounds on next. So these are quite heavy, there's quite a few. I should probably put it in layers, but I will be turning it again at some point. I will give that a bit of space around. And like I say, hopefully the rats will get in and turn it for me. So I came across a great channel the other day, the veg plot. I'm not sure what the guy's name is yet, but if you're into sort of no-dig gardening, the soil food web, you know, looking after your soil, making it better, yeah, check out his videos. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. But yeah, I just want to get this coffee grounds in there. I mean, I'll just dump the rest of this on there. In fact, actually what I'll do, I'll pause you for a second, I'll get some urine out. Not out of me, but out of the bottle. So yeah, I won't be adding any more water, because like I said, this was quite moist as it was at the time, and being winter it's going to absorb moisture anyway. The lid's not 100% tight, so a little bit of moisture will creep in, but that straw is so dry that it just needs a bit of extra moisture. Right. Oh, one thing I didn't put in actually was this horrible gloopy stinky stuff that's been in my garden. God knows what's in it. Ugh. So I wanted to get that in first, so it didn't stink too much. But I forgot. But I'll get this on top of that. And that should just help keep the heat in there for a bit longer, and this will start to break down at some point. I mean, I'll probably come back and start to snip these top, you know, thickest strands on here. There's probably quite a few overwintering insects in there, so I'll just leave them on top like that for now. And if it keeps sinking down, I'll get any more materials, I'll keep popping it in there. I can always cap it off with some more stuff what's down in there. I think the lens has gone steamy again. I think I can see it from here, so I better call that a day now. So I'm just going to wrap this up, put all the weights back on it because we've had some strong winds again. Hope nobody has had any more damage to any allotments, polytunnels or greenhouses and that. But thanks for joining me today. If you've got anything from the video, give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. So thanks a lot, have a good day. Sun's just come out, beautiful.